Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click the thumbs up button, leave comments if you're already subscribed. So today I'm going to go over my top 3 picks for uranium. I also want to keep in mind I am very speculative with this money. I like to push the leverage, and I want the most amount of leverage to the price of uranium. These are my picks. So my top 3 picks in uranium. First, I'm going to go over, I want a company that can produce something quickly. I want an explorer with maximum leverage to the price, regardless of risk. I want good management teams who have done it before. And again, I am extremely risky with my picks. Again, this is my speculative money, and I'm not sure if you should follow my picks. So again, I'm going to go over the uranium conditions. I am a huge uranium bull. I think prices will steadily go higher, and I think prices will be higher in the 2030s because of the large supply deficits that are out there. I am playing the long game here. I'm not playing the short-term junk. I don't care if eventually in the short term, uranium will go up, but I'm not playing the price movements of today. I'm not playing that they have to be producing in 2 or 3 years. That's not necessarily my goal. I think energy scarcity will be great after 2030, 2035, and electricity demand will rocket higher over this entire period with everything that we want to do with electric vehicles over time. I'm fine with being patient with this money. So keep this all in mind with my picks. Encore Energy is one of my picks. Bill Sheriff's the CEO of Encore Energy, and he has an excellent management team and technical team in the United States. The management team knows what they're doing, and this is where the value is in this company. They could potentially acquire more assets if needed. Also, they have an excellent chart out there. And I have an entire Encore Energy separate video on them if you're interested in watching that. DYLLF, I have another separate video on DYLLF as well. They have great management. It's an ex-Paladin Energy team. They have a lot of pounds in the ground and have good value. Even today at this price, they have very good value. They are located in Africa where they can get into production and permitting very quickly. Again, this management team has done it before, and they also have a really good chart. So everything is aligning here. There's a reason these charts look good, is because these companies are good and the market is validating these companies. Another one, this is my speculative pick, Baselode Energy. They could potentially have the most valuable piece of land in the world. They have many uranium potential targets on their properties, many. Shadow Project looks insane in terms of the potential targets. I like James Sykes. He's done this before. He found Arrow Project, and he could potentially find a lot more uranium in the ground in that Shadow Project on a bunch of different locations. I'm not talking 1 location or 2 locations or 3 locations. He's got like 5 to 10 locations on that property that are really good potential in the best location of the world. So it's an easy to mine area that he's in. He's got the highest grades in the world, and he's got many locations on this Shadow Project for potential targets. He could have many hundreds or even thousands of millions of pounds potential. I mean, think about that. Think about that. So my favorites, again, my money in this portfolio is very speculative. I like going all in with some of my money, and these are the ones I would go into the uranium bull market for my top 3 picks. I'm investing in properties and management tied together with one speculative junior explorer pick with so much potential. If you're looking for lower risk, I would buy something like URA or CCJ. I wouldn't be piling my money into these things. Even though I still think that they're not ultra risky, I still think DYLLF and Encore Energy have pretty good risk control, and I think they're still worth getting some money into, even if you're a little bit risk averse. And again, I don't go over some of these bigger companies just because they don't have the leverage that I want for my speculative money. So conclusion here is, do what suits best for you. I already have a lot of money in low risk investments. I'm already well diversified. These are my top picks to push the leverage of my portfolio. They constitute a very small amount of my portfolio and relationship to my overall net worth. So keep that in mind. You know, I'm highly speculative. I push the leverage. And looking and researching on James's property, the Baselode Energy, I think he could have something that's very large there. I'm willing to put money in to take that bet and be speculative with my money because they are an explorer. They are not producing anything and they have not found anything yet. It's just the potential number of areas that could hit very large is huge there. So I'm willing to put, you know, some money in there, a good amount, and bet with James and on James and that company. So if you like this content, please subscribe, click the thumbs up button, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.